Hey, welcome to this session. Like, it'll just be something that really treasure your just come up and deciding to come and like visit with me for a little bit and just kind of get to know you a little bit better. Because it really takes a step, to make that effort to come and realize that maybe you do need to talk about something. So I just really want to thank you for coming. It's a huge step.
That's cool and all, but I didn't really come here on my own will.
Okay.
My parents think that because they're getting a divorce, I need to come. And honestly, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking, cool, hey, you guys do you. I'm out of the house in like a couple months anyway. I'm graduating. I'm out of here. And so I'm gonna be going. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna go to college yet or not, or if I just want to enlist. A lot of friends are jumping into that, and so I think that'd be a really cool thing, to serve our country. And so, I'm really just doing this because they were like, hey, if you want us to keep paying for your gas for your truck, then you got to go. And so that was definitely a big thing. So I said, yeah, okay, cool, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
And so that's just if I'm gonna let you know, that's pretty much why I'm here.
All right. So, I can tell that you're a little defensive about that, but why do you feel like your parents are asking you to come or telling you to come? Do you feel like they just, since they're having problems, they're assuming that you're having issues, or
I guess. I don't really know. They've been fighting since I was a little kid, and so me and my brother, it's just been him and me. Right now we don't really get along all that well. I think he's kind of taking it rough. And he's been doing this whole therapy thing a lot longer than I have. But I guess they're seeing something good come out of it, and they thought it might help me out. And so I figured, all right, whatever. You guys are kind of threatening my ability to leave the chaos. So whatever.
Okay. So you do sense that there's chaos
All the time. It's been like that since I was a little kid. They're bickering and fighting about one thing. Mom's getting super vocal. Dad starts throwing stuff, and so I close the door, listen, turn up the music, play video games, whatever. And
Is that how you always dealt with it? You just isolate yourself? Or?
Well, no, not all the time. A lot of times I don't even see a lot of it anymore, just because I'm not around. I'll go hang out with friends, or I'll sleep over at other people's houses. I'll just ask if I can crash on the couch or something. I don't know. Obviously they still fight because they're getting divorced. But it's something I saw coming, I guess.
Okay. So it's always just been that way in your household, just fighting all the time, and
there's the quiet and nice times too.
Yeah.
When somebody hasn't pissed off my dad or my mom. They're both somewhat temperamental, I guess. That's a big word for me. Sorry, $5 word. There's it's not all the time. I'd say it's like maybe 50 or 60% of the time. So it's not too bad. It's probably worse when I was growing up.
Yeah. So why do you think it's all of a sudden now your parents are deciding to get a divorce if it's been something that's always kind of been?
Because I'm getting ready to graduate. My brother's, he's a year off.
Okay.
And so, if they split, he can finish out high school, I can go do whatever I'm going to do, and they can go take care of themselves. And, I'm sure they still love us and everything. That's not really a question in my mind. It's, because I can see, it's between them. They're adults. And so, that's just what it is.
Do you have other friends that have gone through similar situations, or do you feel like you're the only one?
Oh no, yeah. This day and age, I don't know very many people that have two parents that are still together.
Okay.
One of my friends, his parents got divorced when he was 10 or 11 or something, and so I can see that kind of tearing him up. Because it's like, what do you do when you're that age? Like, in all fairness, it's probably his fault. No. He's a good dude. But yeah, it's just they're adults. It's their thing. Am I broken up about it? I guess a little bit. It's like you guys stayed married for my entire life, and then probably couple of years, I've never even asked them, but they're probably married before they decided, hey, let's have some freaking kids. But I mean, you know, that's kind of a bummer. And you know, but thankfully, I'm a little bit older, so I'm not worried about it. You know, I think one thing for me is that I'm gonna make sure that when I get married, it's just gonna be once, and you know, we're just never gonna we're gonna seek help if we need it, you know, because they just do their own thing. They just yell at each other, and that's how they do it.
Yeah.
And then it's such hypocrites. Then they throw me here, and they're just like, "Hey, go to therapy, or you don't get gas money." And so, you know, that's crap. Because where's the fairness in that? But they're probably helping me, saying, you know, life's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, I guess.
Okay. So, so you kind of seem to be a little upset that they're sending you to get help, but they kind of never really went about it, to getting help. You want to elaborate more? Do you just feel like they really are just being hypocrites? And
I mean, I don't know what's going on in their heads. In all honesty, they're they're grown adults. I don't see why I need to be the one to go get help when they're not trying. They're not trying to fix their marriage,
okay.
and they're just trying to see if I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid. How about you see if you two are okay first?
Yeah. Okay.
And so, you know, what the heck am I supposed to do with that? They're everything they taught me about, you know, putting your significant other above everybody else and being a team is going completely out the window because they want to get a divorce, and then they're just saying, you know, they're not following their own advice, and it's whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so who do you feel? I mean, I don't want to get you to choose favorites or anything, but is it just both of your parents, or is it one that seems to be more overbearing about you coming here? Is there one that's always trying to get you to get help, but kind of see that maybe?
Well, no, I mean I don't think that doesn't matter because I don't even know. Who cares about that? That's, you know, they both want to see me get help. They both want to see me do that, and again, they've been taking care of. They've been sending my brother to this for a while now too, and again, he's getting some benefit out of it. But I'm just ready to be out of the house, and yeah, I don't know. I'm done with the whole thing. You know, I don't know.
Do you get a sense of feeling of why they would say something's wrong with you? Is it your behavior changing at all, or do you just not talk much to them, or what? Do you avoid your house completely?
It's I want to take a time out. You were rabbit holing. That one could go a completely different direction. I was trying to keep pointing you into the relationship thing.
Yeah, the relationship.
And so you paused it, right?
There is no pause button. But we
there's
can
no
just
pause
edit
button?
it.
So we can
just edit it.
We can edit it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, try the relationship route.
Okay.
And just, you know, and be like, you know, okay, so you're talking about your parents not being able to, you know, fix their own relationship. Well, how does that make you feel, kind of thing?
Okay.
And then I can be like, well, you know, me and my girlfriend are great, and if I don't have a girlfriend, we'll figure that out when we get to it.
Yeah, I know. I asked you that question. I was like, what am I doing?
No, you're good. No, because you're
Yeah.
again, and I'm not saying I'm any good at this too, but I was, and I probably could do a much better job at directing you as well, like giving you the hints.
Yeah.
But, you know, real life, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, real life.
Gosh. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So.
Action.
Okay, so I get the sense of you're really focusing on your parents' relationship, and you're trying to you're saying that they're not making anything better or anything like that, but why do you sense that relationships, what's the value in that? Do you still see value in relationships?
Well, I mean, they brought me up to have value in relationships. They brought me up, you know, I was raised, we're a Christian family, and so, we went to church every weekend. We went to Wednesday church. You know, we volunteered, and so one of the biggest things is men, be with your wives and take care of them and treat them right, and same to the women. You know, everybody's on an equal playing field, and then of course the rest of the week is them just bickering back and forth, and then they're, oh hey, we're Joanne and Dave, the best friggin' people ever, and they don't even, nobody knows anything unless they're in the house. And, my friends stopped coming around to the house because of that, and so, thankfully I don't bring my girlfriend over. We just hang out at her house. Her family seems like they've really got a handle on it. And so, but yeah, I still think relationships are important.
So what I kind of get a sense of is like right now you're kind of struggling with like values that your parents like really installed into like faithfully like taught to you and your brother, and now all of a sudden you kind of see that maybe it's not as important as they said it was. Is that kind of what you're feeling or experiencing? Or?
Kind of. I guess kind of. It was. It's just weird because again, they're saying one thing, and I grow up under them, and they're my heroes and they're my role models, and they tell me to do this and I do it, and they give me praise, and then they tell me to be responsible and love the person that I'm going to be in a relationship with, and then they do that crap. Yeah. And so I don't know. It's and then they say this is what God said to do, and then but they're not following it. Okay. And so it's confusing as heck. That's what it is.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that it would be confusing.
12.
12, okay.
But maybe we talked for like a minute, right?
I was about to say no, because I can kind of just give you a direction to like wrap up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go for that. Just wrap it up.
Well, here, lead me into a sense of what you're getting from that.
Okay. So I can see that, like we said before, that you're kind of really confused. You're just confused about a lot of like relationship things, and now you're kind of maybe even possibly questioning your relationship with your girlfriend, because like I can see that maybe you're having a conflicting thing of like what's truly valued to you because of the way you see your parents' relationship, that maybe you might be afraid that it could happen to your relationship. Is that kind of something?
I guess it's so we've been dating for all of high school.
Yeah.
We're the ones we're in the yearbook voted most likely to get married. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I was thinking about it. Yeah. I was talking to some of my boys. Their parents own the jewelry shop in town, and so I was thinking about it. Yeah. And this has made that harder because I can't. I don't know what to do. Like, do I keep pursuing them, or am I just going to end up like my parents? I'm just going to end up bickering with her, even though we've been together for 4 years. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for now, like obviously, I kind of get more sense of what's going on in like your own life and like where you're kind of coming from, and like maybe the next time we can talk, we'll pick it up back from like your relationship with your girlfriend and kind of just seeing, like get you not to so much focus on like what's going on in your parents, being like forcing that kind of thoughts onto your own relationship, because it's very two different contexts and stuff like that. But for the next time, like we'll probably pick it up from here, if that's all right with you.
No, yeah, that'd be okay. Thank you.